Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gaming CPH channel. Today we're gonna revisit Cropdeck, but now there is a demo released by the developer, and in this demo, he is introducing new cards as well as new scarecrows, but also completely new stuff. So there are new items called hazards, there are also new items called pets, and then he also has introduced a meta progression to be able to kind of see how your game is progressing and how far you've gotten. Now, this is not the full release, it is a demo, but it's different than the playtest, so I highly encourage you to check it out. The demo Steam page link's gonna be down in the description below, so feel free to just click that and it'll take you right to the page. Also, the full game is also going to be down there in case you want to go wishlist it, check it out. I'm not going to go through all the details of how to play the game. I have a video on that. It'll be up in the cards right now. We're just going to go ahead and dive in and check out the new stuff that has been introduced and play around and see how we enjoy it. All right, this music is awesome. Let's go ahead and click new game. So again, new thing that has been introduced are pets. So we now have a pet that we can choose, and there is also a difficulty modifier. So if you want to play more difficult to unlock further tiers of difficulty, you can do that. So I've already beat this on the default tier, so I could do a rain reduction tier, which would give it a less rain on level, or I could just play it on default tier again. So the first pet is Matilda the cow. What happens with Matilda is you get a little bit more energy. You also get a little more starting gems. Taxes are also 30% smaller, so you pay less in taxes each time, which is awesome because that's also the name of the game. When you win with Matilda, you do unlock Kovu the kitty. So Kovu the kitty has your normal energy, normal hand size. It has less scarecrows, so you're only allowed 4 instead of 5, and it has the normal amount of gems. But you do get to draw 3 extra cards at level start. Now, I have not played with Kovu the kitty yet. What I want to do is I want to run Matilda the cow, but we're going to go rain reduction. But you can see there's going to be additional pets. There's one that is locked until the next update. It might be when the game fully releases, maybe another demo update. But so far there are 2 animals that you can choose. Also, before we dive in, I did want to show you the collection. So this is where you can see all the cards you've unlocked, or maybe cards that you have come into contact with. So this is how you can unlock some of them. And once you unlock them, then they will start to show up. And then you can kind of track them on here, which is cool because then you can see all your scarecrows that you've unlocked and everything like that. And again, you can also, there's like challenges to unlock other cards. So you do get to have those start to appear in the game. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start a new game. We're gonna go with Matilda the cow, rain reduction, and we're gonna go and hit start. Now, the exact same thing happens. We do start in the academy. We're gonna choose our starting deck. So we can start with the plowman. Where on plant, there's a 33% chance to add a wooden hoe card to the hand. We could go with the gardener. On harvest, 50% chance to water adjacent tiles, or the dealer, +1 hand size. I think what I wanna do is go ahead and go with the gardener. These are all common. We're gonna go with the gardener, give him a shot, see how it goes. And what I would like to do is work my way to a forge, and I wouldn't mind possibly doing a level 2, and just that way I can get some more gems built up. Although this 1-2 wouldn't be too bad because then I could do a 3-3, or I could do another 2-2 to a forge. But I will want to hit a shop at some point, so I think we're going to take this top route. That way we can hit the forge, and then we can hit the shop shortly thereafter. So here are the plagues or hazards. They are called plagues in the game, and so our weakness is on harvest. There's a chance I will add a low battery to the drop pile, and the card itself is called the plague card. So we got to make sure that we keep an eye on things and ideally avoid it as much as possible. So let's go ahead and plant our carrot, use our watering can, and next turn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use the hose on 2 items.
What did he say?
We're gonna go ahead and water the next spot just for fun. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and plant, water, harvest that. All right, so we did not trigger this, thankfully. And we will go ahead and use the hoe. Right now, we don't have anything that is putting money forward. All right, let's see. The potato would probably be good because then we can get about 12 coins since we get 3 yields out of 1 and each one is worth 4 coins. It does take a little bit longer to harvest or to mature, but I think that would be good to get. So let's go ahead and now plant that. That will grow next turn, so we will go and place that there. We'll just place a carrot and go next. We're gonna get rain, so everything gets watered, which is beautiful. We can go ahead and harvest that. Oh, perfect. We got lucky. So when we harvested it, it watered that. Okay, that's going to give it 3. So this will grow completely. I don't need to water that anymore. This guy is going to be good. He's going to grow completely. I'm going to water here so that if I get lucky and get a carrot next time, I will place carrot there and it'll have enough water to water it. Beautiful. All right. So I will have to water this guy once, and this guy I shouldn't have to water. It should grow just fine, which is weird that it would be able to grow even though it's on fire, but I didn't make game. The tile is on fire. So if I harvest it though, it goes away. So the fire goes away. So that's one strategy I'd recommend. Keep an eye on you don't always have to harvest. Like, don't panic and just think that you have to harvest or water it because it's on fire. You may be able to harvest it and avoid having to waste of water on it. All right, so let's go and harvest carrot. All right, you just saw I got a plague card that showed up. So that is now in my draw deck. But if I harvest this, we can now finish the game. Now, previously in the play test, I didn't think there was any benefit to ending the game early, but if you do end the game early now, you do get potential bonuses. So that is nice. So I will confirm I'll get additional gems as well as I get to choose from the scarecrow slide. Let me grow that first just to see what other scarecrow I can get. All right, this is new. For every 25 golden yields harvested, gain 1 gold from all future harvests. 0 golden yields harvested, current bonus is +1. So I don't know exactly how to use this. I know that later on you get what are called golden cards or golden yields. So you can get like a potato. So instead of harvesting just 3 yields, it'll have 4 and they're considered golden. But I'm just like, does this happen to all +1 gold from all future harvests? As in, do you think that this would carry in between games possibly, or just in the one game? Let's get it just to see. We can do that science, that research on our end, and I will grab the wooden hoe. Wooden hoe, believe it or not, they're important when you get to like levels like this where you're gonna get frozen. It is nice to have. All right, here's another hazard. On new day, for every 50 gold in pocket, add an invoice to your hand, and the invoices, they're gonna basically say if this is in your hand at the end, you don't spend the energy to get rid of it, you're gonna be stuck with owing more tax. So this is what's gonna cause me to be smarter on my harvesting, because I don't want to just harvest for the fun of it. I want to actually strategize my harvest so that I only harvest when I need to. So right now I really don't need to harvest that. I'm also really far away from 50 coins, so I might just harvest it for kicks and giggles. Wait, that wasn't a golden yield, but this moved up to a 1. Interesting. So perhaps it's not golden yields, maybe it's just for every 25 yields. Oh, a watering hose, yes. So remember the sprinkler was my OP build, as I would just set up a couple sprinkler systems and be good. Nice, a watering hose, perfect. And we're gonna rotate it. I'm gonna set it right here. Oh wait, it waters 3 tiles. Oh, I thought it would actually set up and water permanently, but it just waters them. Okay, well that's still nice. I'll gladly take that. Let's get that potato double water, just be safe. All right, I can water him now. We go ahead and water that. Drop another watering can up there. I probably should have dropped a potato, but what I'm hoping is when I harvest this carrot, I have that 50% chance to water adjacent tiles, and look at that, we got lucky. It even waters its own tile, which I think that's kind of interesting because it does say adjacent, but it tends to also water its own. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and go on to the next. All right, so we have 3 yields. I'm curious if this is going to count. Oh, I think I just get 3 coins for each one. Oh, that's what it is. So I get an extra coin for every yield. Oh, that is nice. Wow, look at this. My gardener really stacked up on his ability there and just completely watered all the adjacent tiles, which is awesome. Okay, so if I'm correct, this will have a base value of 6, but I will get 7 coins out of this. So I should have 36 coins after harvesting. Perfect. I understand it now. Okay, that is nice. That is really nice. Awesome. I now understand that. I'm definitely glad I grabbed it then. So if I harvest this, we're talking about 12, but each potato, there's 3 potatoes. That's an additional 3 coins. That's actually worth 15. Now, if I do that, that'll put me at 51 and I will start getting hit with the invoice. And we don't want to get hit with the invoice. I am bummed this potato is frozen, but I think it's all going to be okay. Let's go ahead and grab that. You know what? We can go ahead and do this. I'll show you guys what it looks like. That way you can kind of see. So if I hit next, an invoice shows up. So if it is in my hand at the end of the day, the taxes increased by 5 coins, or it costs 1 energy, you play it, it gets rid of it. So definitely recommend doing that. And let's see, can we finish this off? Possibly. No, we're still gonna be short. Let's go ahead and harvest. We'll plant that one and then we'll hit next, and you'll see I'll get another invoice because I'm still over 50. Beautiful. On new day, add a bottle of water in your hand for each unused energy from the previous day. That is a wonderful card because I do try to strategize on my energy. Harvest the potato, we can finish the level, we get bonus 7 gems. Beautiful thing right there. And then we get our normal plants. So I didn't finish it extra early, so I didn't get anything extra. Peppers. So this is something new. This was not in the playtest, or at least I never came across it. It is really fun. I do enjoy it. It does well, and it's similar to the tomato plant as far as harvesting and how it grows. So we're in the forge. Let me see if I can actually upgrade. I want to see what the hose takes. 70 to upgrade, and it goes from what, 3 up to 5? Oh, that would just about water the whole thing. What does a red pepper take? Oh, you can do a red or a yellow pepper. Interesting. I just unlocked the yellow pepper after the last round. So you get 2 yields. Each one is worth 14 coins. It matures in 4 days, but if you wait another 2 days, it will basically double its value, and you can harvest it 3 times. So we got 14 times 2 and then 4 and 2. Now I can't even upgrade it, so I'm not sure I'm looking at it. The red pepper is 10 and 2, but it does mature in only 3 days instead of 4. So it matures a little bit faster, worth a little bit less. That's good to know. All right, so I can't do either of those technically. Should I do a potato line? That way I can get a little bit of, yeah, I think I should. So if I can get some potatoes going, they get a pretty good harvest amount. It is really nice to have those. What would it take to upgrade you to an iron hoe? Oh, a little too much, but I could find 2 of you. Okay, this one's not too bad. I do want at least 1 iron that I will not have exhaust on if possible. As far as watering goes, I say I just leave the rest. Let's hold on to the money and then go ahead and at least I don't think the carrot's that deep now. Yeah, we'll go on to the next level. Let's go ahead and hit up some 2 3 stars. So because I chose 3 stars, more difficult, I now have 2 different hazards. Scarecrow usage restriction. Every Friday, 2 random scarecrows are disabled for the week. That's not good because I do not have that many scarecrow options right now. And weakness. There's a chance on harvest I'm going to add a low battery to my drop pile, and therefore I would lose 1. So as far as starting things off, let's go ahead and hit that completely. I don't think there's any point in watering. I might as well hold hold off on the watering because then I will get a couple bottles of water that I can exhaust. We'll water down there, or we will hit down there. Nice. Our first red pepper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one on the red pepper, and I'm going to go ahead and do a couple on those potatoes. We'll go to the next. We'll get one more water here. Okay, well, believe it or not, guess which one I'm going to go for? That seems pretty easy. All right, we'll grab that, and I will harvest that. So I got 4 energy, so we're going to get 4 waters. Oh, fertilizer is so nice to have. Oh, another potato line breed. Let's do fertilizer. It's going to make this guy growing, the red pepper, so much quicker. Oh, perfect. Look at all that water we can do. And you do want to use the exhaust water. The first time I played this new update, I did not use the exhaust water, and I ended up just having a bunch in my draw card, and I ended up losing because I could not make it. You can see right now we have the growth progress of the red pepper. So you can see it has crossed the first kind of little diamond in there. So that means I can harvest it, and I would get 10 gold. But if I wait till the end, when I harvest it, I will get 20 gold. So it is worth waiting because it normally takes 3 turns to grow. But if I wait an extra 2, then I can get some additional funds out of it. So we do want to hold off on that. Go ahead and play that up there. I'm gonna go with the red pepper right there. There's a chance, albeit small, that when I harvest this next turn, it will actually water some of the plants around it. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm not getting my morning refill, sadly. All right, so let's go ahead and harvest this now. Again, due to the fact that this one doesn't disappear, I do need to actually water it to remove it, even though I harvested it. All right, let's go with that, and fingers crossed this will work. Yes, look at that. It harvests for each potato. Sorry, it waters for each potato yield. So it literally watered all 3. That is awesome. Go ahead and plant that guy there, plant that down there. Keep going. I do really enjoy fertilizer. It really speeds things up. It is so nice to have. I can water that guy, don't I? That would be good. We're just creating a whole lot of potatoes, just hoping for the best here. All right, there. Wow, use it, and I can already harvest this again because of that fertilizer. And the fertilizer is going to get me close, but I won't be able to quite complete it next turn. And let's see if I agree with that guy. Waters those. I grab him. Okay, we are at 76, but I don't have to worry about that weird lone one because that's not one of the plagues I have to deal with, thankfully. I think what I'm going to do is I'll harvest him. Okay, I didn't get lucky. I'm actually going to water down here. I'm going to water down there, and then I'm going to place a fertilizer right there to help him grow fast, just due to the fact that he could really use, he doesn't have a whole lot of water on him. This guy should take just 2 more turns to finish up, and then I will harvest it the last time. Let me harvest that, see if I get lucky. I did not get lucky. See if I can get lucky. Did not. All right, how about that guy? Nice. Whole lot of water. I love that. All right, one away. Close. And let me go ahead and I guess water down here for now. Guess I might as well use the iron. No, yep, let's use it because I won't get any exhaust water. Go ahead, go next. Beautiful. Okay, I can either do rainy days or more frequent, which would be great, especially because I took the challenge of rainy days being less frequent, but I think I might want to do gems. The gem build is really nice. You can just hold off on your energy until the end. All right, final harvest there, harvest there, harvest there. Wow, we are doing really well. We just need 275 coins. We're only 95 away from it. I'll go ahead and drop a red pepper there. I will water these guys. Let's see, that's a 2, that's a 1. Let's go that direction. And then I will throw a carrot just simply right there. So I should get 2 gems. Perfect, they're put off. When I draw, I get low energy, so that's sadly going to go against. I'm not actually going to plant any more potatoes because that's just going to take some of my energy. Oh, and of course the jeweler removes it. That's unfortunate. Let's see. So this is newly planted. Let's fertilizer on it so that way it grows twice as fast. See if we harvest this. No luck, unfortunately. I will go ahead and place some water on him. We'll go ahead and bottle water that one. And let's see. Let's go ahead and bottle water that. Place them right there. All right, tax payment is tomorrow. It's the first tax payment. We're going to have 2 different tax payments. So the first one is tomorrow. Now, what I'd like to do, honestly, is I'd like to try to finish for that first tax payment. I think that would be awesome. Ooh, 1 more day. Yeah, if I can do it tomorrow, we should be fine. Should be set. Let me go ahead and grab that. Nice. So yeah, tomorrow, this will be ready. This will be ready. That'll be worth 40 coins. We will be fine. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and just water a bunch of stuff and end the day. And let's go ahead and harvest it all. Complete the level. 28 extra gems. So I do like that the dev added that in, that you can get additional. A basic pack. I have not actually seen a base pack. So it says discovered up in the top left. When I harvest it, it will fertilize the soil. That would be nice. I think I just need to go with watering hose. Oh, I get to select 2. Perfect. I will actually go then with the wheat as well. And luxury. Let's see, we can get in the luxury deck. A bunch of peppers. Oh, a bunch of carrots. Watermelon. This is new. On harvest, recover an energy. Oh, that's fun. It matures in 3 days as well, and it yields 17 coins. That's not bad. And the fact you get energy back, and then I can use that energy to compound my gems or my bottles of water. Let's get a shot. Let's go ahead and give it a try. We got 48 gems from that. That's awesome. Let's see if we can continue to just compound. Okay, tax interest. So we got to be aware of this one. I don't want to go above 50 coins until I have to, in essence. And then scarecrow usage. Same as last, where 2 scarecrows will sadly be terminated temporarily each day. And let's go with throwing this guy. Trying to where we get a spot. There's really no logic I can think right now. We'll throw it right there. Should get a couple gems, a couple bottles of water. Hey, it rained. That is always fun. Throw that guy there. Throw him there. Let's watering hose this, as well as, like I said before, we want to make sure we get rid of all those exhaust waters since we don't want them to grow on us. Back-to-back water. I can dig it. Do the wheat there. I will do a plow here, and I will do a red pepper right there. And I know we're going to need to get him a lot. See, wheat's going to take a good amount too as well, I'm afraid. Let me just do 2 on the red pepper. That'll be important. Okay, we could do a wooden hoe, bottle of water, or watering can. I think we do the wooden hoe. I like to be just to make sure that we continue to remove the bad stuff so we don't worry about it. Let's go with this here, and then I will turn this guy sideways. I'm hoping I get more water. The wooden hoe right there. Got one gem. Beautiful. We did get more water. This guy's gonna be ready next turn. Our first watermelon. I want to wait till I harvest the wheat. Sadly, I don't think the wheat. Sorry, wrong button. Let's go ahead and place the 2 watermelon. Let us make sure we keep watering that, and that will finalize next turn. We can get this wheat to finalize next turn as well. Put the potatoes down. Might as well get stuff ready. All right, watering hose. Okay, I don't. Let me just see how much money we're gonna be at. Oh no, this will cross over. So maybe I hold on to it till I'm ready. Actually, oh, why did I even do that? I'm not even gonna be harvesting there quite yet. Didn't think about that. Let's see. Let's get maybe this watermelon to grow because I'm gonna have to water them. I just don't want to harvest potatoes until it is time. However, potatoes will potentially replant themselves. This one's worthwhile in case I actually get lucky and it replants because it is a watered section. All right, I did not get lucky, so I guess now at this point there's no point waiting on this one. Unfortunately. All right, so I could plant more wheat on the wheat, and then the wheat will continue to fertilize the wheat, which will fertilize the wheat. Makes sense? Just kidding. Well, that's awesome news. So I will gladly go and put wheat on that. Let me do that, and then I will throw this carrot on there. Plant yourself. Potatoes just are not planting themselves. Let me see where I want to plant this guy so that he gets the most out of it. These watermelons will grow and they will be done after 1 turn. This guy will continue. Let's just keep feeding him because he's going to need to continue to regrow. Oh, they are just dynamiting things. Okay, I can go ahead and harvest that. Get the money. I get energy and I get rid of it. I could just wait for this one. He will grow next turn and we'll be fine. I will harvest that guy and might as well harvest carrot. I'm like, why is no one ever watering? The gardener is turned off right now. That's unfortunate. It's all good. Go ahead and place there. Is this still fertilized? Let's plant the red pepper there. Let's water that guy and let's water that guy. Water that so I don't have more tax later. Oh, 2 invoices. We are over 100. I forgot about that. Oh no. We're gonna get 3 invoices next time. Oh, that will be brutal. Okay, let's just keep the wheat inception going on where the wheat grows the wheat, fertilizes the wheat, keeps going and going and going. I can just water this guy 1 more time. He will be, oh no, 2 more times and then he will be done. Go ahead and throw that water there. I think I want to get rid of the invoices, to be honest. I think we definitely want to do that. And then throw a carrot there. I can't quite do anything with it yet, but probably soon. Okay, so that didn't necessarily increase it. I didn't get 3. Interesting. For some reason I thought I would have gotten 3. I'm happy I did not, but that is good to know. Let's see, I don't have, oh, I do have a water. Perfect. I can get those 2 up to where they need to be. Sock it away. Yes, one of my favorite. He adds gold to your hand based on how much leftover energy you have. Again, just one of the best. All right, there's a couple out there that are good, but there's only a few that are the best. I need another 84 coins. I need to water things. I know there's stuff on fire over here, but the wheat over here I think is really what's going to be great. All right, I'm not socking away any additional money right now. I understand I didn't have any leftover energy, but to grow this wheat, oh, finally, yes, he is back up and running. Man, that is nice. Let me actually plant these potatoes because there's a bunch of fertilized ground right there. I will actually go ahead and maybe put out this watermelon. Might be a good idea. Oh no, we're gonna owe more. Oh no, that's not good. I did not track that. Okay, we're still on day 13. We still have plenty of time. You can see that my crop did die due to the fire, so it does destroy things in case you're wondering, as you would expect. I'm gonna go ahead and water this pepper up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the invoices. I'm gonna carry more gems and gold to the next round. All right, potato. I was really hoping that would water. That would have cleared that for me. Man, we are really close. Our first tax payment is tomorrow. We make it. I think if I fertilize this wheat, I might be able to. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and put out that water. We'll obviously remove the 2 invoices. I will plant on that carrot as well. Is this carrot close? Nothing else is quite within just 1 turn. So we will go ahead and leave it, save ourselves some energy, and now we go ahead and harvest our crops. Oh yeah, beautiful. An extra 56 gems. That's gonna be nice. Basic pack or luxury pack? Let's go. Let's start with basic, work our way up to the nicer pack. We can get a free yellow pepper. Let's go ahead and do that. And I kind of want to keep the watering hose going, especially, I mean, you see how much stuff is catching on fire. That is not good. Nice. This is tough, you guys, because the potato line is incredible. You can plant a whole bunch. I have been getting obviously water, but I don't have a scarecrow that will like water all the plants for me. And that's where it's nice. I think I'm going to go with a 3 red pepper so I can play 3 at once instead of just 1. That will be really nice. And maybe I can get lucky and buy a scarecrow. Yes, this one. This is the one I need. He's the one I need so bad. I'm tempted to get rid of the jeweler actually. And the only reason for that because we don't have, I guess there is, never mind. We do have a couple more levels. I will want to hold on to him. I think I'm going to get rid of the gardener. I know he was the one we started with. I know, I'm sorry. Just had to get rid of him. I don't know if I care for the big spender who he would replace. No, I do like the extra bottle of water. Let's go with another luxury pack. Okay, yellow pepper or wheat in a kind of a cross formation. Let's go with yellow pepper. I think that'd be good. I'm tempted for the scarecrow because I do have now several cards that cost 2 in my deck. I have 4 of them, it looks like, so that would get me energy back, but I still don't think it's quite worth it. So let's go ahead and exit the market. Do another level 3. Here we go. Tax interest and no rains. All right, so rains are extremely rare in this game, unfortunately. But the nice thing is we do have the scarecrow that will irrigate, so it will water any dry land that is next to the riverbed. So he is, in my opinion, the best scarecrow in the game because no matter what, as long as you plant along the bed, it will always get watered. Of course, what is this? I need to remove stuff. Wheat. I guess I can plant you over here, and I'm going to use bottled water just because, again, you do want to make sure you consume all of that. I'm not going to use my watering hose just due to the fact that I want to maintain as much energy as I can, so that way I've socked away and gemmed away. Okay, I'm going to lay 2 red peppers, or we can do 1 yellow pepper. I wonder if, let's go with the 2 red. Actually, I probably should have just skipped, being honest. All right, let's go ahead and hoe that down because I don't want it to be taken over by that. Let's go with the watermelon so we can make sure we recover some energy after the fact. And then I will go ahead. I guess I didn't need to do the sprinkler. That wasted a little bit of energy, especially after my whole speech about maintaining energy. This is why I wanted like wooden hose and objects like it, so I can make sure even if they're exhaustible, you can at least get some damage done with them. That is important. It's really not good that I'm not able to expand right now, sadly. Like I'm on a very small blueprint. Let's go ahead and hold off on this. I just don't want to get attacked by ice again. Okay, beautiful. I need to go cut open another second so I can actually plant next to the riverbed. Now we should be doing a little bit better. Should be doing actually a lot better. I'm going to get this crop. There is again tax interest, so I don't want to grow things until I have to. Go ahead and water these guys. Actually, how much? I think that's full of water. I'm going to go ahead and place this on the yellow pepper because it does take a little bit more time to grow. Okay, so I can harvest the yellow pepper and I can also harvest the red pepper right now. Oh, beautiful. Let's throw this right there and we'll throw red pepper on it. It's going to be awesome. Go ahead and harvest that watermelon. We have free energy. We're going to maintain that. I do need to harvest the yellow pepper and the red pepper both so they continue to grow. It does mean I'm going to be charged interest next time, but that is a-okay. The invoice, or sorry, I always say interest. It's an invoice. To me, it's the same thing. So these guys are here, and I will just use these exhausted bottles of water. Keep them well hydrated. That way I don't waste any additional my energy that I don't need to. Perfect. Yeah, fertilized ground is so nice. Harvest that yellow pepper again. Man, that is insane how much doing. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and I don't know why I watering can that. Made no sense. I did watering can these guys. All right, get that one going. Hold off on the rest. Keep the energy going. These guys still have a little bit more to grow. Sock it away. No. Okay. Well, hey, we're good. We got plow. We can finally free that wheat up. That wheat has been locked in for a while now. These guys, okay, they only got 1 each. So let's give them each a little bottle of water. Harvest that. Okay, we need a little more growth. 1 more day out of this because it does grow 2 in a day instead of 1. This one will be 1. So then, but this will be able to be done harvesting. So this yellow pepper will be completed once it's done. Okay, big spender. I think we're just gonna skip. Let's just skip. We have 5 good. Well, I mean, we have literally what, 3 epics, a rare, and a legendary. So we're in a pretty good position. I don't have any objects that cost or anything that costs an exceeding amount of funds. Oh, so close. I was hoping that this would water itself. I guess I can water it myself and then I could plant something. Although I think I'm just gonna water that and I'm going to plant another red pepper right there. I will go ahead and throw that. I guess yeah, I guess that is fertilized now. All right, I'll try to get a water on it if I can. That way it completed. That still needs a couple more days to grow. This is why I need more plows. That would be so nice to have a bunch of plows. Okay, we can place this yellow pepper there. It'll constantly be watered. Be great. First tax payment is coming up though, which is not good. That's okay. I can harvest the carrot, no problem. And this one still needs some more time. He will get water. So the water that happened from our scarecrow will actually remove the fire. So I don't even have to worry about it. That's why I love this scarecrow so much. You plant along the riverbank and you are set. I will go ahead and do this water here so that it will water both of these. That way this will grow within 1 turn. Tax payments tomorrow. So we got 2 tax payments coming up. Let's go. Oh my goodness, they're all getting frozen all of a sudden. This is not good if this is what is going to happen. Do I not have any? I do have 1 iron hoe. Everything else is exhaustible. That is not good. We need to get that fixed at some point. Okay, those are close. I will go ahead and water that. Don't really gonna do much. And I'll actually water it twice. So that is full. Wait, I have my drop pile. Why did I not drop? I thought the iron hoe was all that was left. Apparently not. This guy's close. Okay, that one's good to go. And now he's gone. All right, we finished it all off. Another one. We'll pay the first landlord tax. Now we just need an extra about 143. About, or exactly, one of the two. Let's see. Let's place the water right there. I'm just waiting for another ice cube. I think we're good right now, but it will happen. Okay, perfect. Harvest that guy. Harvest that guy. There we go. Now we're getting some fun back. Finally. Harvest that guy. Harvest that guy. Okay, we are really close. We definitely do this here soon. The next ice thing is not going to happen for a hot minute, so we should be able to honestly grow this yellow pepper completely. Hopefully we can get some other guys going as well. Go ahead and go like that. We'll drop these 2 invoices, and I will just hold off and put some stuff away. Put some money away for a rainy day. Harvest that guy. He's not completed. I think I can harvest all these and be done. Make some extra gems. 23 extra gems. Okay, that one was a little scarier. Those ice cubes did have me a little nervous there. I'm not gonna lie. All right, what other plants do we have? Cabbages. I'm gonna go ahead and skip. I don't think I need more food unless it's like legendary food. Beautiful plowing machine. This is what I need. Plowing machine's gonna be so helpful in making sure I get rid of anything that comes up my way. Okay, all we have is tax interest. That is the nice thing about just a level 2. Oh, what a perfect map for me. Because again, with the scarecrow irrigation, this will always just get watered and taken care of. Oh, 3 red. This is a wonderful start right here. And then we'll keep socking away gems. All I have to worry about is tax interest. So I don't really have to worry about much right now because, you know, I don't have any of that going on. Just water these guys. Everything else will get watered automatically. We'll just keep socking away gems and money. More fertilizer. Yes, please. Fertilize that. And I wish I could do a little bit more with carrot, but we can't. I'm going to go ahead and just place these bottles of water. Actually, let's go and put that one out there. Potatoes right there. Carrot right there. Now that carrot is going to be fully watered. We'll drop that there. Perfect. Unlock that up there. Throw another red pepper there. I will water it just so it can start being watered. These guys got a little more time left. Go ahead and go next. All right, now here's the bad guy starting to show up. We got the thorns attacking us. This is a yellow pepper. I'm going to put the fertilizer on him, so he will be done next time. All right, I don't need to harvest this yet. I can hold off on the carrot, although if I do harvest, I can probably maybe plant something else there. Nope, I can't. All right, well, maybe I'll leave it there just in case it happens to attract thorns toward it, so that I'd rather have it attract it rather than the yellow peppers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do plow machine there. there. That will eliminate everything all away from us. We'll plant the watermelon, just the idea of maybe down the road we will get to the point where it'll be good. I do need to harvest all those so they regrow, which means we may as well harvest carrot. Really no point in holding off on it at this point. But you guys, if you can get irrigation, he is just the best scarecrow in the game, in my opinion, especially on a map like this. Now, there may be other maps where he's not the best because he may, you know, it's a very small amount of area around the kind of river or the creek, but on levels like this, he's a really good scarecrow to have. That guy caught up. We can. I mean, we're already done. We complete the level that quick. Oh, perfect. We got bonus scarecrow supply. Let's go ahead and grab that first, just in case it has to be something that might impact things. Oh, let's skip it. All right, let's go ahead and check out plants. Anything crazy? Nope, nothing too crazy. Skip it. I have 219 gems going into the final market right with the final game. Aw, during weekends, harvested crops give 20% more. Weekends are Saturdays and Sundays. Hey, to me, weekends are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then big spender. I love how this one's also discounted minus 50% off. I am tempted to maybe remove a couple cards. I have a lot of cards. I'm tempted to remove some of these exhausted wooden hoes. Actually, let's do this. Let's get a plowing deck. See if we can get something else that is good. Iron hoe, we'll take it. And just because I want to make sure that, again, on this next one, there's going to be a bunch of thorns. I will buy the plow machine and I might get rid of some of these single ones. That way they don't show up. Right? Get rid of a couple of those. What else? I don't know if I need all these watering cans. Again, the more I get rid of them, the less I have to worry about popping up on me. Okay, let's give it a shot. We're going to the final round here. We're going to have both a weakness, so we may end up drawing a battery, and there is rains are extremely rare. Hey, I'm glad that it's just not interesting charge. And this is a good one for irrigation, because I have a good portion that I can run up. So if I just do this, plop that down, I can throw 2 down right here, yellow pepper go next to it, and then I'll just do the same thing up and up. We will be set. So not a bad level to start on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put obviously fertilizer on the red peppers because that's gonna make it so much stronger. Go ahead, I'm gonna start off clearing those things out. I do not want them getting any ideas. We'll clear out some more there as well. Perfect. What do we got? Let's get more fertilizer. I think just expediting and speeding things up growing wise is gonna be great. I'm gonna throw it there, yellow right on top of it. Now we can go ahead and water this one that is unwaterable, and we'll hold on to these. No, we won't. Sorry, I lied. We will not hold on to those. We will go play them. We can start clearing out more land along the riverbank. Whole point of the game. This guy, he's ready to be harvested. Yeah, it's just really nice to not have to worry about the one that charges you interest once you go over 50, because then that takes a turn every single time, basically playing defense. So that's not really a whole lot of fun. So it is nice to have that gone. Let's go ahead and plant this guy right there, plant it right next to him, and grow a little water up there. Next, these potatoes should grow fast because they were on fertilized ground. At least these two are. That money, low battery just means I lose one, sadly. Okay, I see a thorn right there. I can't do anything about it right this second. Let's go ahead and harvest that. These 2 red peppers are ready to go. That's the thing I love about fertilizer, guys. It may go by so much faster. It is insane. Let me go ahead. I'm going to hold off the watermelon. I'm just going to water one of these guys. That way they have a higher chance of making it. Okay, this yellow pepper is ready to go. That one is not. We can, oh, can't quite plant. Don't need a plant, I should say. And now I can just go ahead and plow out all of this. Remove all of that. So we'll do that. Oh, wait, there's a spot right there. I did not see that. Get rid of those exhaust cards. And next, okay, we got a thorn right there. Again, they have a chance of, in essence, spreading. So that's why you want to eliminate them as soon as possible. Okay, fertilizer on those guys. Almost done. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm debating this yellow pepper. I might throw one there just because it is going to take some time for it. There's really nothing else. I will throw water down just to have it. I'm really fortunate this guy has not spread yet. This guy, he just showed up and yeah, he just started spreading. Okay, no worries there. Where are my... Again, it's one of those things where I think I should have probably gotten rid of all those plows, those one-time plows, those exhaustible ones. Those probably would have been nice to hold on to it a little bit longer, but I think we'll be fine. I'm going to do is I'm going to plant wheat here so we can fertilize the ground for me. So then I can go ahead and finish planting some other things like maybe some red peppers or something down the road. I will go ahead and wait a turn. This guy was great. Stonks is really good. On day's end, it adds 1 gem for every 50 coins in your pocket, max of 100. So that's where maybe playing a game longer would be good because then you get to add a bunch of gems in. Again, this late in the game, I'm already past the point. We are good. That is fun that he just showed up though, but I'm all set. Let's destroy that guy. And I really want to place some of these peppers right here. Let me do a red pepper right there. Okay, that guy's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. All of these are ready to go. Look at that. We're at 450 coins and we're halfway in. I mean, we're literally already 2/3 of the way there. I think we're going to be in a good position. I'm going to go ahead and water him, and then I'm just going to water that spot so that it's available when needed. We'll drop a yellow pepper there. Beautiful. All right, what else do we have? Everything is currently on a watered spot. If I do anything else, I will need to figure out how to water it. I'm just going to hold off and let my energy go ahead and transfer over, and we'll get additional exhausted water bottles. All right, now the thorns are figuring out how to expand. That is not good. We need to get ready to play a little bit of defense. Okay, perfect. Fertilized ground. That is wonderful for watermelon. That will get me additional energy. So that will grow in 2 turns, so that is all taken care of. This is yellow. It only has 1 more turn, but I fertilize this right there, and that will last me a good hot minute. Go ahead and just water that as well. These guys need 2 more turns, and then they will be set and ready to go. Okay, thorns are expanding. Oh, fabulous. Look at their shape, though. That was a perfect little shape. And we'll get that guy as well. Much better. Nothing else. Let's just hope I can, okay, perfect. I got another plow. That's great. Wipe him out. And look, we opened up another spot. That's maxed out. That's maxed out. It needs 1 more turn. That's maxed out. 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 Did we just complete the level? I think so, folks. With that, we won the game. Oh, it's so much fun. And we even unlocked new items. So let's see what we unlocked. And this is where kind of that meta progression you get to see. Okay, we unlocked watermelon. We did see that. Wheat level 2, which was great. And I spent 100. So on the left, it shows basically how you unlocked it. Yo, we got the sprinkler finally. And it's all, oh, we're gonna have to upgrade it. Nice. So I'm sure the epic one is when it forms the cross formation. We unlocked stonks. We spent 300 gems in a single run, and we harvested 25 yellow peppers. So we unlocked the green pepper. Cool. So this is basically, you guys, Cropdeck. Again, the demo is out right now. Check it out on Steam. The link is down in the description below if you want to give the game a shot yourself. Let me know the build you end up doing in the comments down below. I want to know if you guys try out the Kovu the cat, or if you stick with our good old friend Matilda, because Matilda is clutch. But let me know down in the comments below. You guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and until next time, maximize your deductions and pay less in taxes. Have an amazing day.